followed her. And what did he see? He saw that the little girl was a little girl there, all alive, and turned into Raja Rajeshwari, into the divine Mother Kamakshi herself. And he could see her as a pulsing, throbbing mother. And they say this is where Mother Kamakshi gave him a glimpse of one of the most beautiful texts, Soundarya Lahari. This is where she said all the Siddhas already know this, are aware of this, but I'll give you a glimpse of this. And this is where he began to compose the Soundarya Lahari. Now recently I was there. What did I go for? The same thing. I went to see the anointment of the young Acharya as Shankaracharya. So one young boy, almost your age maybe, around 19, 20, and he is anointed as the next Shankaracharya of Kanchi Kamakoti. And I really thought to myself, I might not get this opportunity again this Janma. I don't know how long I'm going to live. I must be there to watch this because it's so special. How can somebody simply let go of everything, the family, all the goodness, all the little things that we are not able to leave, and just take these saffron robes, the Kavi Vastra, and actually become the goddess mother herself. So they sacrifice everything and take the danda only for one important thing, that is to be in prayer for the upliftment of the entire society. So this was Akshaya Tritiya day, and I had walked into the Kanchi Kamakoti temple, and there's a beautiful pond there. It's called Pancha Ganga. If you go there, they say always splash water from that particular Ganga, and it does a lot of good for you. So everybody is seated around that, and this anointment is happening. So first he let go of his hair, then he let go of his, janevo, then he let go of his clothes even. And then he was given this Ravi clothes. And then he climbed on to a little podium and they put the curtains. Only the Guru is with the young lad. And he is going to give him Sannyasa Diksha. Just like in the Upanayana, you give Brahma Upadesham. Same way, he is giving him an Upadesham and giving him Sannyasa Diksha. I'm sitting right there and my eyes went up towards the Gopuram. Right? You said Gopuram, right? I just looked up the Gopuram and surprise of surprise, I spotted something amazing. Any guesses? What could I have spotted? Huh? And like that, you're very close, buddy. You're thinking now. I saw a beautiful. Okay, this bird is always seated. It's one of the clues there. Seated close to the ears of the mother. Right there, I see it. Quickly she's filling up her form. Parrot it is. So we saw a huge parrot. It was not this small. All the other parrots around were only this small. It was this huge, and it came and sat on the gopura. I went into deep meditation when the anointment was happening, but that was the kind of energy. Somebody said when they think of temple, they think of energy, right? That was the kind of energy, and they were all settling down to something amazing. And this parrot was seated there. And just as the anointment completed, and he announced that this boy will now be called Satya Chandra Shekharendra Saraswati, the parrot took its wings and flew away. I think we should hear an applause for this. I'll tell you why we should hear an applause for this. Why am I so moved on seeing a parrot? Why parrot? What does parrot bring to your mind? What is so special about quoting a parrot? He didn't say peacock, but I was even more moved because it was a parrot. Why? Now your question. You should have asked such questions, You have so many idols around. You have the mother with the parrot sitting here. Have you ever wondered why she is holding a parrot bird? Okay, what's special about a parrot? What does a parrot do? Come on, what does a parrot do?
It parrots.
A parrot. It can, the only bird that can speak exactly like you, correct? It can imitate. Not only that, it can even imitate the In fact, it can get you into trouble with your guests. Right? Because if you've been saying something nasty about the guest, just as the guest enters, he will call the guest something nasty. This is a clue. And one more thing about a parrot, till date, they have not been, scientists have not been able to put a tracker on the parrot and find out where exactly it goes and how it breathes, etc. Because it has this uncanny ability to remove the tracker and throw it. Another thing that a parrot is capable of, if it gets angry with itself, it can hurt itself.
Just like Shuka,
Yes, absolutely.
Vyasa's son, he hurt himself.
Yes, exactly. There you are. Correct? And this is, wow. Okay, so the mother keeps the parrot next to her only because she wants to hear what she is saying. We just completed Akshara. Our words, they just come tumbling off. Many a time we don't even hear what we are saying. But the minute it is out, it is bound to come back, rebound, right? So it's very important that we do not use self-abusive language. We don't abuse ourselves. We don't call ourselves names. Don't call ourselves I am da. No, it's supposed to come back. All right? And parrot also has this ability to hurt itself. Now he has revealed something else and something more. There is a beautiful story where Shiva and Parvati are sitting in Kailash and Shiva is telling Parvati the secrets of life. And they are in isolation. They're there only in them. There's one little parrot which is seated up there and is listening to the entire conversation. The parrot is not supposed to be there. Shiva spots the parrot and chases the parrot. And says, hey, you're not supposed to be here. You're too young for this knowledge. The parrot goes flying and enters Vedavyasa's wife's room and sits there for a good many years, listening and listening and listening and learning. And when he comes out as a fully grown person. Who is this sage who is born to Vyasa? Yeah, Sukha Maharishi, right? Sukha Maharishi as the head of a parrot. If you really look at Shankaracharya's lineage,
Correct.
you will find Sukha Maharishi. So now you tell me why I got so excited when I saw the parrot. And not a small parrot, because after that, the very next day I go to Adi Kamashi temple, I touch the bilva tree and a teeny weeny parrot did, and then it flies there, just to show me the difference in the size. And when I go into the Muruga temple, he is also dressed in parrot green. All right, so clear indication, they say whenever saints and the mother make an appearance, they make an appearance in the form of a parrot. So every little thing you see, just before I said parrot, did you not see the insect going around? You watch out for more, you will see a lot of things happening, and that's what it is. So that was an amazing thing. So now what